Hello everyone. Whoosh. I know closed captions. I know. There we go. Okay. Ready lights. You're okay. All right. We're doing all right. I'm the greatest Megan of all time. Dang. Zoom in. Yeah, we can zoom in. It's a lot of pressure. Ah. Let's switch this because Pippin is doing a big snooze. And let's fix the focus on this camera. Focusing on a Friday. What? Okay. Hooray! Hi! It's me. Hi. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I hope that everyone had a good, Thursday. Good Thursday. Hi Petrichor. Hello Sillykins. Hello Kit Kat. Hello Chief Sly Fox. Hi friends. So I figured we'll attempt the temperature cross stitch, right? And I kind of want to see like if I can do it, and then if that seems like it's too difficult, I also have like a smaller one because I'm kind of curious if the smaller one would work. Like maybe it's just the size. I don't know. So we're gonna kind of experiment and see what's what. Because I'm still in February. I'm on February 18th right now. So I got some catching up to do. But hi. It's good to see you all. You just realized it was raining. You thought it was raining in the video you were watching. Yeah, it's nice again today. Let me write down the temperature. What have we got? Today's the 15th? 15th, very good. Nope. What? Please stop. Oh my god, I just want to know the feels like temp. 71. Goodness gracious. Gross. I'm behind on my blanket, which happens, yeah. Yep. It's definitely not something that, like, I'm gonna stress myself out over. Especially because, like, that just takes the fun out of it then. You know? Okay. So, the next day is a 36. So that's blues. And then we've got several in the teal range. So let's do it. I did a bunch of stuff yesterday. Like I had physical therapy, and then afterwards we came home and we trimmed all of the plants that needed to be trimmed outside because, you know, we don't mess with the like we've got some like stuff that needs to get pulled, but we don't mess with that until after like the bees are out and, you know, established, I guess. But like our butterfly bush needed to get trimmed, and so did the rose bushes and stuff like that. So I came home from physical therapy, and then I did that. And then I came to the realization, right, that it's getting warm. And, you know, working in the garden tends to mean that you get garden stuff in your hair, right? And I was like, I think it's time. So I cut off like 4 inches of hair yesterday too. On top of everything else. Because I was like, I don't want to have to be like washing and dealing with a bunch of like long hair during the warm months. Because I definitely have to like wash it more often when I'm working outside and everything, and I'm like, I can't. It's just too much. I thought it was shorter, yeah. I know it's kind of hard to tell with like a black shirt on, and I'm not like sitting where I normally am. I'm a little further back on the camera. But yeah, it's like shoulder length now, like a little bit longer than shoulder. Like it comes down to like where that part of my shirt hits. Definitely, you know, it already felt lighter in the shower. But I was tired. All of that was like an extra workout, you know. But the yard looks really good, so that's what matters. I caught the oddish, hooray! It's actually the first time that I've cut any of my hair since all of this dizzy vestibular crap has started. And I definitely had James come and like check everything afterwards. I'm like, can you please just make sure that it's not, like, it's good, my hair's curly so it forgives a lot, but I'm like, can you just come and make sure that it doesn't look horrific? And he's like, no, you did a really good job. Which I'm impressed with because I couldn't like do all the things I would normally do. So, hey Mia. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Little ducktail. Oh my gosh. Ducktails. Woo. Uh-oh, why are we screaming? Okay. Your scream tree is always available. Thanks, no, DuckTales is in my head. I'm sorry. Also, hi, Georgina. And Kit Kat, I saw you sneak in. I don't know if I verbally said hello. My brain, you know? James was like trying to get me to cut my hair even shorter, and I was like, I need to be able to pull it up. Especially in like the summer. It either needs to be like so short that it doesn't touch my neck at all, which I've never done. I've never had hair that short. Or it's got to be long enough that I can pull it up. Because if I can't pull it up, then it just ends up all over my neck and being miserable. I just realized that I probably should have the YouTube chat open too, because I am on YouTube right now. How is it after 3? I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know. Guess I'm unlurking now. Bunch of stuff for a former coworker because I was told to. God. There's an elevator there. That they didn't need any of the items. Well, I would just leave all of that. Just leave it all in the box. Leave it wherever you put it, just leave it there. Like, no, screw that. Yours is at a weird stage where you can pull it up, but only able to be pulled up certain ways. Yeah, some of it will, like, this, you can see it better here. It's a lot shorter. Like, some of it, if I pull it up this way, will fall forward. But if I pull it up higher, it won't. So, but it's just like, it's whatevs. I'm not moving it. Ooh, nice. We actually just, I saw this really interesting method with seeds, where the person actually took basically like a cross-stitch thread organizer, right? Like the thing I use for my safety eyes too. And each little compartment was where they would put like a different set of seeds, and they put like wet paper towel in the bottom of it. And that way they could see like which seeds would germinate, because obviously not all seeds do. And they just like left it there for a little while and left that clear box in the sun. So we got a number of seeds from our neighbors for a seed exchange thing that we participate in every year. And so I set that up with like a bunch of different ones. So yours is about the same length, yeah. But that's exciting, Kit Kat. I hope you have good luck with them. Someone who also has super curly hair, it's a nightmare to keep looking presentable. But I also feel like the nice thing with having curly hair is that you can just like leave it down and it's whatever. Or you can pull it up. Or you can straighten it. Like there's a lot that you can do with it. I can pull it up and have cute curly bangs. So I can put it up as needed. Yeah, it's got to be able to get pulled up. So look here, I'll show you guys. Here are some of, hold on. So I used some of the old containers I used to keep the emote stickers in. So like this way I know what's in each thing. I actually just used this because I didn't have an empty cross-stitch thread case and I didn't need a lot. So I'm really excited because I'm growing loofahs this year. And I'm so excited about that. Like, forget ever buying loofahs for the shower again. We also got lima beans, watermelon, cantaloupe, broccoli, jalapeno. So, but it was interesting to me because I've never, like, those cotton seeds, they're like fuzzy. they're furry. And I really liked it. I was like, you're interesting. Oh my gosh, Patrick Core. BRB, no worries. Need snacks? Go get them. That's awesome. I got these really cute and practical seed starter. Like, you know how you can go and you can buy like the plastic containers with like the little seed pods, like the little starter thing. And it's really big and bulky. And you can like start your seeds in it. And it's plastic. So ours lasted us about like 3 seasons. And after that it was just like falling apart. It was broken. You know, it gets bumped and all of that. So I found on Amazon, of course, these silicone ones that are reusable, and I'm so excited to use them. I wanted to wait, obviously, until, you know, the little seed, the thing that I'm trying now. But here, I'll show you. Look at those. I'm so excited. It comes with like the whole thing. Like the little soft trays and a hard plastic tray and then the dome, and it comes with grow lights and everything, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm now freezing. Oh god. Yeah, so that's the whole idea. Is that I am, because like it's, although actually it's not too cold right now to plant them directly outside. Here's your link. It is normally at this point too cold to plant outside, so you start your seeds inside and then you move them outside. And so that way, like they can start growing, and by the time that it's like normally warm enough to plant outside, they're of like a decent size. So that's why we got those, so we can start all those seeds now. That one that we got was 8 packs because we had a lot of seeds, but if you don't, you can buy like a 4-pack and it's like half the price. It'll still come with all the same things. It just, instead of it coming with 8, because there's 9 sections per container, so if you don't need a ton of little things, you can definitely go with the smaller. With pie? What kind of pie? Hello, Nat. Turtle pie? Was it from Pie Day? My niece's birthday is on Pie Day. You did a thing today? What did you do? I love it when people like come into chat and they're like, I did a thing and I'm proud, and I'm like, please, or I was brave. What did you do? Tell me. Look at the Ampharos. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm gonna try with a better ball for this one. Poke catch. You went out with someone new? Oh, how did it go? Where did you go? What did you do? I mean, obviously only share what you want to, but like, that's exciting. I hope when you said you were brave, but I hope that it was really good too. Try the flowers early. It was the pumpkins. Something. Lasted the longest, yeah. Now you want to start seeds, bottle. Yeah, you can absolutely start them in that. And again, the nice thing too, what I really like again is that it's reusable, but it's basically like the same thing as like what you would buy at the store. You know, like where they have like those little individual things and you kind of squeeze them and then you plant them. I'm just really excited about the reusable aspect of these, because again, the other ones that we used were like plastic, and I hated, like, they worked and it did a great job, but at the same time I didn't want to have to buy more plastic every couple of years because the old one was like breaking down and falling apart. Yes, I caught Ampharos too. It went so well. Went to a nearby seaside town. You found rocks. Oh my god, rocks. I didn't feel awkward at all. We were on voice chat for like 6 or 7 hours. We didn't even notice. I'm so happy, Matt. I'm so happy for you. That sounds amazing. I love rocks too, by the way, so it sounds like it was a win all around. I'm so happy that you just felt comfortable and that you guys just like talked for that. Like, I love, that was one of the things with James and I too. Early on, we would like video call or whatever, and we would just like, you just look at the time and be like, oh my gosh, how is it already this time? That's just like the best. Even in moments of silence, it wasn't awkward. That's great. I love that for you. No. My face hurts from smiling. That's the best. Now I want to go on a hunt and buy 1,000,000 seeds. No, 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 don't do that, because if all of the seeds take, where will they go? It's pouring now. Hatch.
I found my people.
Hello, Kawaii. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. How to reduce the headaches I get from Paleo Pines by adjusting things. Nice. I haven't played Paleo Pines in a hot minute. I should. I love that game. Look at Pippin just enjoying the sun. Such a sweet baby. And it's nice outside. They're just like chilling in their little safe space. Sweet babies. Oh goodness, I thought that I thought at first that something didn't line up right and I was going to be sad and this was about to just get chucked into the other side of the room, but it's okay. I just had a momentary like confusion. We're good. It does not have to go into the naughty corner. Oh my goodness. So, you know, it's been really exciting. So last night, you know, Pippin came in again and was like hanging out and playing and you know, doing cute stuff. And took like a little snooze inside. But Maple has also been like extra snuggly lately. See, this is my only thing with this, is that to end the threads, alright, we're just gonna, my setup is like nice right now. I wonder if I can just like hide it under a different stitch. That's possible. Anywho, so yeah, Maple has also been like really snuggly, which has been like the sweetest thing. And like last night I was sitting at the computer, like at the laptop that I have, and he just decided that he was gonna lay down on my lap, and I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest. There's a free Sims pack right now. Yeah. Of course, I got that one. All the ones that have been free lately, I'm so annoyed. All the ones that have been free lately were ones that I got in like bundles. It's like back when you could bundle stuff. Or I mean, I guess you still can. I don't have anything bundleable. That works. Bundleable. And it's just like one of these, of course. All the ones that have been free have been the ones that I got. Like, dang it. But yes, backyard stuff is free right now if you have The Sims. So go download it because even, you know, it's free. So go get your free stuff. Hi, Wish. Oh, Patch. sorry that you had such a terrible week, but I'm so glad that emote friend arrived at just the right moment. I hope that you love them. I'm so sorry it's been such a cruddy week, though. He's beautiful. Yay. You got a really cute cardigan pattern from Hirschner's yesterday. Drop the link. Hey, Allison. Lounging in a skein of purple yarn. He feels right at home then. Finally remembered to put in my pre-order for the new Peach game next week. I didn't know that there was a new Peach game coming out. That's exciting. Love the colors. What yarn is it? Your octopus? Or jellyfish? Jeez. Hold on. Oh God, this is the one. This is the one that took us like forever to figure out, and Petrichor got it, and it is a Red Heart party yarn or something. They don't make it anymore, unfortunately. I have to find it now. I know it's in the Discord. That's the one that took us so long to figure out. We kept like looking. Yeah, I have some yarn that's like just not, I couldn't figure out like labels for, whatever. Here it is. Red Heart Gumdrop yarn. That's what it was. It was, of course not. Yeah. Petrichor literally saved us though, because we were like looking forever to figure it out. But it's that. You might still be able to find it like somewhere, just not from like their website. Like I know sometimes people like will sell things, but oh, are you apologizing for stepping away from the stream? Get out of here with that. Do not apologize for taking care of you or taking care of whatever. That's not allowed. Princess Peach Showtime. Ooh. And there's a demo. Okay. Well, I'll definitely try the demo. I'm down to try anything. How to search? No, you're fine. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. Sci-Fox, that's really nice. Need to get out of my office. Went with a coworker to another building. No. That's even less of a reason to apologize then. because I'm so glad that you did something to take care of your own health, because people stink and they put you through a lot. So, definitely. Oh my gosh, Georgina, I love this yarn. It's so freaking cute. I just like being with my moat friends too. That is fair. But you're back with us. We didn't leave. I love paint box yarns in general, yeah. I've never actually used paint box yarn. I should though. I want to try it. I'm on a yarn diet. Oh, so you're on a fiber diet? A high in fiber diet? That sounds really good. It's good to get extra fiber. I totally did that the other day with James. We were like coming back from physical therapy, and we happened to drive by Joann's on the way back. And I was like, you know, the doctor said that having a diet higher in fiber might help. And he was like, wait, really? And I was like, yeah. We could go pick some up right there. And he's like, shut up. Which is the appropriate. Yeah, it's much more pleasant than real high fiber, yeah. Don't know what color to use or what yarn. That's the worst, is when either you find a pattern that you're like, oh my gosh, I love this, I can't wait to make it, but I don't know what to make it with. Or you find a yarn that you're like, oh my gosh, I love this yarn, I can't wait to make stuff with it, and you're like, what do I want to make with it? And it's like you can never get the two things to just line up. That's how you end up with a stitch. Again, I don't see the problem. Then you just have lots of pretty yarns to look at and enjoy. And you keep it because it's too nice to use. Yeah, it's the same issue you have with notebooks. Or, I don't know if you have with notebooks. I have with notebooks. Where it's like, no, this is too special. I can't use it. Or if it's like a notebook, you're like, it's not, what I want to write down isn't special enough for this notebook. The treat yarn I got while grocery shopping, someone told me they gave mermaid vibes, so I'm thinking something mermaidish with those. Mm-hmm. You also have this with notebooks. A lot of shiny notebooks that are too good to use, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. You're finally like, this is worth it. This is like a worthy thing. And you use it and you instantly regret it and you're like, this wasn't worthy. And of course, it's the kind of notebook. It's always the kind of notebook that you can't easily pull a page out of. You know? Yeah. Why are we all like this? I used to be that way. Please actually use this crocheted item to your yarn. I didn't buy it so that it just sits there. Make the pretty things. Yeah. Sometimes the problem also is that, like, you buy a pretty yarn and then you can't necessarily find something to make with said pretty yarn in the amount that you have. Like, I've got this one yarn. It's one of my favorites. I love the colors. I think it's gorgeous. I only bought one skein of it because that was, like, all that they had. It was, like, on clearance, like, ages ago. And it's gorgeous, but I have no idea what to make with it because it's just the one skein. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? And so that always stinks too. Like, I got the pretty special yarn, nothing's good enough for it, and now I don't have enough of it to make anything that could possibly be good enough for it. We're all just secretly dragons, and these are some of our hordes, yeah. I've been there too, yeah. That's when it's like really, that's where, oh gosh, that's like the biggest struggle, is you're like, I don't know what to make. Oh shoot. When I opened up all this yarn, I'm so sorry if someone's been on YouTube. No one's been on YouTube. It's got, this video has 1 like on YouTube. Thank you. Thanks. What the yarn? I only got the 1 skein. I've shown off one of these, like, magical skeins before on stream. I know where it is. It's in my closet. So I think on our stretch break, we're going to swap from cross stitching, which stinks because I only got 1 day done. But I'm starting to, like, feel the fatigue in my shoulders again. But this is longer than I was able to do last time. And that's all that I'm going to focus on, is just keeping moving things along. Like, a little longer each time is great. And I did a bunch of yard work and stuff yesterday too, and I cut my hair. And so, honestly, I did a lot yesterday. I'm not too surprised that I'm feeling it today. So, the question now is, would you all like me to work on Bluey or the cardigan? Which are you feeling for, like, continuing on after the stretch break? It is 1 more day than I've done before, and again, this is about double the length of time that I've been able to stream cross-stitching recently. So again, that's a win to me. This is really good. It's black raspberry, and it's delicious. Oh. Wrong one. Oh. Sweet baby. The frame. Oh, the stand or the frame? Which do you mean? Because I've got answers for both. Bluey could be finished today. The front panel of the sweater could be finished today too. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm being honest. Both? Okay, so there's the answer for both, right? This is my frame. It's a scroll frame. I can find the link, probably. And then the stand that I use is a daylight stand. And sorry, it's squeaky. Oops. It's great. It rotates. It has, so it's an aught light stand technically. So it would work with other products of theirs. Like you could have a light and it would like rest in here. Or they also make a thing that would hold your pattern. So I highly recommend both. But I like the scroll frame because it comes with like, this one came with a bunch of options so that you can make them like different sizes. And it basically, I'm able to use like, I can have 2 scrolls going at one time with just like the one kit. Here, hold on, we'll pause here because we're done with that bottle. There's a spot for a label on the bottle there that I have to add, but I didn't bring that. I almost called it yarn. I didn't bring that thread in. I only brought the colors for the, yeah, I think that I've downloaded that before. The chunky gnome. Hold on. Move that. Bluey is very cheerful for Friday. Okay. This, let's say, yep. Oh, it's on sale? So this is the scroll frame set that I have. And I got the large one. Because you can see that they have, here, I'll make it bigger. There you go. So it comes with like different lengths for the scrolls, and then different lengths as well for the things that you attach the scrolls into. And it's all solid wood, and it's really nicely made. But like I use that one. The other one has my the mermaid under the sea cross stitch on it. Don't mind all of that. And then, oh, I know where that is. Oh, this went up in price. Boo. That's the stand that I use. That went up in price. That's not... I mean, it's a good stand. It's just... I don't know that it's $150 good, you know? What did I whoosh to? Oh. Things like it's stretch break time. Is it though, actually? Where are we at, time-wise? Whoosh. I think that we're early. But you know what? I can roll the... It's in 6 minutes. Yeah, that's why I stopped doing the cross stitch, because the the way that I was sitting, it's not like, it's just weird. It puts a lot of like strain on my neck because like I'm looking straight down at the cross stitch instead of, I guess, at my desk. So what we can do, hi Willow, we'll roll the stretch break like a few minutes early, and I will finish moving my stuff around and get set up to finish working on Bluey. So that way you don't all have to sit here while I, you know, shift all the cross stitch stuff and all the Bluey things, you know? So, we can go ahead and do our words on stream stretch now, and then I'll be back in like 3 minutes and we can work on Bluey. But yay, hooray for getting one more day done on the cross stitch and doing it a little bit longer than last time. So, baby steps. I'm so tired of baby steps, but they're important, you know? Okay. I don't want Pokemon to know, but I don't think I've missed a catch yet today. And, that is making me feel very powerful. Okay. I'll be right back. Let's play some words on stream. Take a stretch. Dang! Nicely done! That was impressive. That's a zoom? Okay. And let me turn the focus back to auto. No sound on words? Oh! What the heck? Well, that's irritating. Hold on. These things are going to be the end of me. So annoying. Anyway, here's where I am with Bluey. So we're making good progress. I have 9 more rounds to go of just plain old single crochet, and then we do some decreases. Oh, look at the baby. What do you see? What do you see, pretty girl? Oh, Bayon. Back to caking yarn, yum. They came in this afternoon around 2. They were also inside this morning waiting for breakfast. And they spent, I actually don't know how long they spent in last night. I can take a peek if you're curious. Oh, I like how she was like, yeah, nothing concerning. I'm gonna lie back down. Sweet baby. Feels like they're inside longer. Yeah. I went ahead and I got dirt and grass and things like that and put it in their litter container. And they definitely like immediately noticed the difference. They went over and checked it out, but they still have not used the litter box. It's like one of the missing pieces to the puzzle. Because they're doing really good with like a lot of other things. She'll figure it out, I'm sure, yeah. Oh, Bluey plushie, yes. Yes, indeed. Oops. Oh, I should change my stream title. But welcome in. Love making bingo as well if I can get the colors. I may or may not have bingo started as well. And one of the things that bothered me about the pattern that I have, I love the pattern that I have. I think that it's really, really cute and really well, I mean, it's fun because, like, English is obviously not this person's first language, and they did such a great job. Like, I would not be able to translate anything to another language. But they have them the same size, so I'm making my bingo a little bit smaller by doing less rounds. Because bingo is the little sister. She's a little bit smaller. The handles! Yep, you're using the same pattern as me. Yep. The handles. I love it. Changing the stream title, that's what I was doing. Bluey! You expect me to use a single location all of outside as my litter box. The litter box thing was the last piece of the puzzle for Maple as well. Because of that exact same thing. He's like, I don't want to like poop inside and have to deal with the smell when I can just poop outside and it's just gone. And it's like, I mean, okay, I guess. But ugh. Animals. But it was sweet. Pippin came in last night in the house and like made biscuits in the bed again and then laid down and took a little nap and then was sort of playing with a toy with me, but they weren't really aware. And then all of a sudden it was a bee on a string, right? And they like flopped and the string got caught on one of their nails. And then when they pulled, this like everything went flying and they were like, oh heck no, and just took off. And of course everything was like tangled on them, so the bee, the string, and the stick followed. And I'm like, no, it's okay. But they bounced back really quick from being frightened. We all would love to poop outside, but being an adult means using a litter box. The dog gets to poop outside. This is true. But the dog also doesn't poop in our vegetable garden. That's currently one of Pippin's favorite places, which means that we now have to, like, basically remove all of the dirt from one side of our vegetable garden and buy all new. Because it's full of cat poo and pee and... It's fertilizer, right? What just fell? Oh, that's fine. Not the kind of fertilizer I want them. That's not organic to me. So is Aleska? Let me know how to say your username, but I'm assuming that you definitely crochet because you recognize the pattern. But do you do any other crafts? And Azaril! Oh, look at the baby! Do I have any kind of water ball? Probably, right? Allie is fine. You got it. Poke, catch, net ball. Do I have one of them? All I can think of is the cat poop coffee. Oh, yeah. No. It's very organic. What other crafts do you do? If you are hurting or have meds you need to take them. Yes. You do not get points for suffering, so take the pain reliever. Mm-hmm. It's wild to me because I don't really think that the way I'm sitting is too much different than the cross-stitched way I was just sitting. But it must be because the pain is already dissipating. So, called out. started knitting with your grandma, went to sewing, but mainly crochet since you were young. Wait, like, you learned how to knit when you were a kid? Is that what you're saying? That's the first Pokemon today that I haven't caught. I'm sad now. I was unstoppable up until right then. I know, I shouldn't have said anything. Damn.
I found my people.
Stop it. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome in. I learned to knit when I was 8. From my great aunt, my grandmother's sister. I did have a potholder loom kit. I sure did. I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for that follow, by the way. Memory unlocked. Okay, but did you have, when you were learning to knit, did you have the different colored knitting needles? Like the kids' ones? Went straight into the grandma's extras? Valid. My aunt got me, it had like a little bunny on the top of one and like a little bear, I want to say, on the top of the other. And they were like red and blue. I still have them. But yeah, that's how all of this started. You also had the potholder loom kit? Yeah, it was red. And it came with like a bunch of the little loops. And I made so many of them. I still have the very first thing I ever knit. When I told my aunt that, she was like, why? She's like, tension was weird and it wasn't great. And I was like, because it's the very first thing. You know? Like, gotta keep those first. And then I taught myself how to crochet using YouTube. So, but it's fun. I still knit. I do both. I do so many crafts. I'm multi-craftual, you know? Yeah, my mom knew how to crochet like simple things, and she made my brother like a baby blanket when he was born. She didn't make me one. But I remember learning how to chain from her. So I guess I technically had the foundation of crochet. I'm sorry. And it's actually really fun because my mom relearned recently how to crochet, and she has been making stuff. Because I started a give back project in 2020, and my mom wanted to like help, like be a part of it. And so she like relearned how to crochet, and now she makes all sorts of things, and it's like really fun because for a long time I would hand make stuff for them for the holidays, and now like I'm getting handmade stuff back, and it's so sweet. I definitely had a loom kit. I'm the older sibling. My brother and I are 8.5 years apart. That's actually the whole reason that I learned how to knit, was that my brother, when he was born, he ended up with RSV. And so he was back in the hospital for a while. And my great aunt came to stay with me and help out around the house when he came home. And of course, of course, you know, she always had her knitting with her. And I was like, I'd always seen it. I had many things made by her already at that point. But that was like the first time that I was really able to be like, what are you doing? Can you show me? Because, you know, she was with us for a while. And so that was the start of it all. And now I have a room in my house full of yarn. And it's the greatest. Yeah, when my parents now come over, my mom brings projects with her. She'll like show me what she's working on. She's actually been on stream with me before too, which is fun. But yeah, my Aunt Shirley would have gotten a kick out of this. Out of streaming and like a whole community of people who craft and just the revival of like fiber arts, I would say, like the way that it just people have been picking it back up and oh my god, she would have loved it. I liked a project and I got it for Christmas. I taught myself from there. I love that. I wanna know, can you show me? Yep. That was like one of the things that I loved. I actually showed this blanket the other day. Well, a picture. I don't have the blanket. Maybe I'll remake it. Maybe I'll remake it in different colors. I don't know. That I had made for her when she was, you know, later on in life and, you know, getting care and everything like that. It was nice because I still have like handmade stuff that she's made me, and to be able to be like, here's like a handmade blanket for you now. My, how the turns tabled. This is last week when I joined a knitting crochet group and her Facebook profile was still there. Oh. That's awesome. Yeah, I have a picture literally right here from my wedding with my Aunt Shirley. And that just sits right here. Oh, that reminds me, I have a baby blanket to finish. Sly Fox over here picking out new patterns and trying to figure out what yarn to use. Baby blankets in the corner like, me, don't forget me! Like my Oma would also love how crafty I have been recently too. I made socks for my grandma when she was in home care. Oh, I love that. That must be like, I mean, I know my aunt loved it and she like looked at all, it was really sweet. She's like looking at the stitches carefully and like talking about it. And it's just like, it must be such, I mean, I get a kick out of getting stuff from my mom now because, you know, I re-taught her how to do it. Like, it must be such a joy that when they get something from the person that they taught, you know? I actually have a sweater that she had started that I need to finish. So this year is really the year of working on projects and patterns and things that I have gotten, some for myself and some for others, and just really trying to, you know, use some of my yarn stash and work on these things that I've basically gotten and then not done anything with. So maybe we'll work on that on a Friday. I put the free pattern just shopping aside. I was caking yarn. No, you're fine. I just tease because I do the same thing. I have a photo my mom took when my grandma and I were working on. Oh, it's way too cute. I love that. else get close to finishing a project and then just have no mojo to finish it? Yes. Mm-hmm. Either that or, like, you're close to finishing a project, but you're not, like, super close. And you're like, I gotta finish it now. And you just, like, stay up. And you're like, oh my god, it's been 4 hours. I wasn't actually that close to finishing it. Like, there's no in between. Do you know what I mean? Put a bunch of paint box baby DK in my basket. He just made my work in progress pile start screaming at me again. Listen, just push it down, throw a towel over it or a blanket, and just shove it down. It'll stop eventually. Sometimes I can't finish because I don't want it to be over. Sometimes I don't finish things because I don't want, like, cross stitch. You finish a piece, then you have to wash, iron, and frame it. It's like, it's done, but it's not. You finish an amigurumi, and then you have to, like, assemble it. You know? I had to learn knitting at age 14 in school. Oh, that's cool. Mom taught you crochet around the same age. I didn't like either. Had to relearn everything. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really knit regularly after I learned. Like, it was here and there. It was not something that, like, I basically needed, like, a refresher on how to, like, I don't even know if I needed a refresher, actually, on anything when I, like, picked it back up again. I don't know. The footrest was stored underneath. You need one of those. This year will mark 20 years of crocheting for you. That's awesome. Love knitting with my mom. It was a lot of fun. My mom taught me how to do needlepoint. Needlepoint and cross stitch. That was the one craft that my mom did that she taught me. It was kind of an effort of, let's see if it will help. I mean, at that point, I was undiagnosed. It was undiagnosed ADHD and anxiety, but there was a lot of, like, hope that, you know, doing some of that before bed would help, like, calm and settle me and kind of get my brain, like, ready to sleep. And I can't say that it did or it didn't, because I struggled with that for a long time. But it did bring a love of needlepoint and cross stitching, so that's great. I'm also no in between. Ton of cross stitch that needs washing. Yeah. No, honestly, I'll just, like, leave a pile of cross stitches that need to be washed, and then I'll get, like, let's wash those. Like, it'll be random, and I'll just do all of them. So I'm right there with you on that, Georgina. I need a black hole or a Mary Poppins bag to hide yarn in. Trying to hide the Michaels box coming in the mail. Mom is left-handed. Are you a lefty too, Silikins? Oh, look at the Phantom. I was going to say, I've got to be running low on Pokeballs. You're a lefty? Get out of here. James was a lefty, but he went to Catholic school. And so he's not a lefty anymore. I am not a lefty. The nuns made me sit on my hand. Yeah. Yeah. You're looking in the mirror. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did learn how to crochet left-handed, though, because I did a summer camp. And I had a couple of kids who were lefties, and instead of trying, like, they were young. You know, these were kids that were in kindergarten through 8th grade was the age range, which is a really big age range. And I'm like, I'm not going to try and make these kids learn right-handed. And so I went ahead and I learned how to do it left-handed, which was fine because they were taking like their first little baby steps into crocheting, so they were going slowly like me with a left-handed crochet. This is the first time we're not twinning, yeah. Oddly, I wouldn't change it. I feel like, I feel like you still do some things left-handed, James. Like, I don't know, don't you brush your teeth left-handed? I can do left-handed is paint my nails. Yeah, that's a struggle. I can do the basic stitches right-handed though, yeah. My teachers kept making me hold my pencils in my right hand as a child. Fully convinced that's why my handwriting sucks. Almost everything else you do left-handed, yeah. Yeah, I feel like painting your nails with your your non-dominant hand is tricky. For anyone. James is playing video games, so he's not listening to me. I didn't show a preference, and I suck at painting my nails. Q-tips and nail polish remover. I make more of a mess painting with my right hand than my left. They would have the desks with armrests, as there were never many left-handed ones, yeah. I think that's why James doesn't mind that he was forced to be right-handed, just like because of those desks and scissors and all the things that are just not designed with those that are left-handed in mind. Which is a bunch of baloney. Just, yeah. I think I'm gonna paint my nails this weekend. We'll see. Hi, Ashley. Happy Friday. TGIF. I chipped another nail. That was me. That's why I don't have any nail polish on right now. It's because I had broken one nail before I had painted them. So I was like, whatever. Well, then I broke the same nail on the opposite hand after I painted them. And I was like, all right, maybe I can just file it and make it look like not so terrible. No. No, that didn't work. And then as I was doing that, like another one just like chipped. And I was like, nope, that's it. It's all coming off. But it was like the the pretty like sparkly polish from Maniology, and so much of that was just like all over my hands as I was trying to remove it because it's so pigmented. It's really pretty, but like, I want a bright happy color on my nails. Oh wow, I broke 2 of them today helping the kids do oh gosh. Oh my goodness! Chirps! Chirps is gifting a cat sticker pack to the chat. Type !enter to win. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oops, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong window. If you win, you will get these stickers sent to you completely free of charge, thanks to Chirps. Look at them. Look at how cute. Look at those babies. Although, I will have to make another cat sticker pack with some new emotes. Because now we have Artie Math and we have Artie Loading, and I've been working on a Fluffy Cat emote that's taken me forever. I talked with another friend who does her own emotes and draws cats pretty regularly, and I was like, I am struggling. And it's because I keep trying to use like all of the colors that are in Fluffy Cat's face. Yeah, and Maple's, yeah, the magnifying glass. Yep. Thank you so much, Chirps. That's so heckin' sweet of you. My goodness. How are you? Happy Friday. I need Artie Math for school. Was it Shella? It was Shella. It was. I was like, hey, if you have like energy or the ability, can I pick your brain? Because I know it's like her off day. And it was really funny because I like explained everything, and then I sent pictures, and she was like, oh God. She's like, I struggle drawing tabbies too. It is. It's really hard because she's got so many beautiful colors on her face. And like I want to include all of them, but that doesn't translate well into like an emote number 1. And like number 2, it just trying to like get the colors right and everything, it's just not working. Your birthday is on Sunday. Learning and working to get all your things done before the weekend. Do you have anything fun planned for your birthday? Android would add Twitch emotes to texting already. Apple does it. Apple does it so poorly. Can I just tell you how much of a mess it is? I wish that Apple would fix it. Because it's a disaster. Patrick, you won the cat sticker pack. Congratulations. Yay! Said he would take me to Barnes & Noble and get all the books you wanted. I mean, did he give you a time limit? Because if not... all the books you want. Ooh. No time limit. So you're gonna get there when they open, basically. Stay all day. That is a dangerous offer. Just walk up to like the counter. How much for the whole store? I'll be kind. A very dangerous offer. But yeah, I was like, I'm struggling because there's so many colors I keep using, and then because the drawing that I'm doing is Pippin sleeping, like the whites around her eyes meet, and it's a whole thing. And then I realized that Artemis technically has the same like tabby markings, if you will, like the same, you know, kind of little things on her face that Pippin does. And so I'm like, okay, maybe if I try to draw Pippin's colors a little bit similar to how I do Artie's emotes, maybe that could help. Like, yay! Like, if you look at how I do Artie's, right? But she, hold on, she has that same kind of, like, she just has not as many colors as Pippin. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. But I was like, maybe I can try and do something, like, because Pippin's got, oh, God. That's where because she's so beautiful. And I keep trying to do all of the colors. I'm trying. Well, so I have the long hair situation. I don't want to, like, give anything away, really. Right? Because I still want the emote to be a surprise. But I do have the long hair situation kind of sorted. I've got the line art done. Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't tell me that you're 12 years old. You're not allowed to be on Twitch if you're 12. I could stare at Pippin forever. Same. James, thank you for the bits. Chirps, thank you for the bits. Seem very unclear. I don't know. But like... That's like one of those Twitch things that, like, if you know someone's underage, you could get in. I don't know. Their English was, oh my God. First impressions are everything. Sorry. What? Nathan is bad. 22nd is next Friday. That was what you're getting me for my birthday. Clefable, come here, my baby. When you say your age in Spanish, you say how many you have. How many, yeah. Yeah. Kit Kat, thank you for the bits. Oh, y'all.
YAAAS hype.
YAAAS hype. James, you weren't listening to me before? Do you brush your teeth left-handed? Discord's the same way, yeah. The main worry, too, is like, okay, if I unban them, and like ask clarifying questions, then there's the chance that they'll just get mad at me over that. So it's just, if they submit a ban appeal and explain things, I will read it. I will do my yep. You got him! You got the clefable, congratulations. You brush your, okay. I felt like you did it with your left. Don't you know first impressions are everything? Everything. Ugh. As a mod, the buttons that you have to click are all pretty close to each other, you know? Everything. And so someone came into a stream that I modded that was in all caps, and I didn't even know what they were saying. It was evidently them trying to sing a song lyric. I didn't even get that. That's how badly misspelled it was, just trying to be funny or whatever. So I went to like time out the person because there's no caps. There's a first message. It was weird. It didn't look like English. It was bad. Well, I accidentally clicked ban instead of timeout. So I unbanned the person and I was like, oops, sorry, my bad. And they flew off the handle. They were like, wow. Just wow. And I was like, look, I said I was sorry. Like, it happens. Like, let's just all move on again. And they were like, well, I mean, first impressions are everything. So I was like, oh. And then they were like, they ended up getting themselves banned, actually, because they were it was so funny. So that became like the joke the rest of the stream for this friend. The rest of the stream, it was just like, first impressions are everything. It's great. All right, we got about a minute left on this hype train. Only at 18% of level 1. Yeah, so let's harass the mod. And then naturally, of course, as soon as you go for any mod, the streamer normally becomes like feral because that, like, mods are volunteers, like they're their friends and they just volunteer for this and they're it's just like, no. So the ban was right then, yeah. So then I got to ban them again. But I meant it that time. The buttons are right next to each other. And especially, like, if chat's moving quickly and you're trying to hit the button and you're just like, oh god, I just really want this message gone. Because, like, I don't know what the heck it is. And, yeah. Some chatters think if they fight the mods, it will not end poorly for them. Spoilers, it always ends poorly. It does. Especially now that there's shared mod comments and things like that, because now we can just, like, we can share ban lists with people. So, bye, train! We don't need a train to hype. We can hype anytime. Who's fighting mods? No one. Dang. I don't even think it was allowed for people to train mod or to pay mods. I think of trains the last few days, it's that video. Aww. Recently went into other servers to complain about us. Yep. Being a streamer's wild too. because I banned someone at one point in time because they were making really ill-tasted, like really poor jokes and like making fun of things. It was bad, and so I banned them. Like I timed them out. I told them to like, you know, check what they were doing and like knock it off. Like I gave them fair warning, and then they came back, they like doubled down, and so I banned them. And then they started going around into other streams and telling people that I had banned them and that I was like a bully. And so luckily most of the people that they were going to are people who I known, like I've built a relationship with, and they kind of came to me and they were like, what is this about? Because like they just knew that that's not. And so of course I have all of their messages, you know, because you're able to like pull the message history up. So I would send it and they would just be like, got it, and now they're banned there too. And eventually they stopped, but it's just, it shouldn't be like that. Like, I love when people come into our chat snitching on themselves. Their bans feed me. Yeah, I guess because it's like a volunteer thing, Petrichor. I don't know. I thought for a while that like they weren't like, it was against the rules of Twitch to pay your mods. It could have changed, but I don't know. I don't know. People, you know, when I was writing patterns, like my mods get perks. They get, you know, access to my patterns for free. And my undying love and gratitude, you know? Yeah, it could also be because, like, people that live in different states or even different countries, and, like, then there's just, like, a lot of legality of payment and stuff like that. We'll do, like, a tip the mod stream, yeah. Shared bans is the funniest thing because people are like, I've never been here, and I feel like replying, well, you've pissed off my friends, sorry. Like, you might not have been, but words of your doings have been. It's a good thing I'm mostly nocturnal. Fine with never getting paid, yeah. We're on the decreases, friends. It would be a whole business thing, yeah. Yeah. UK streamers can employ people easier than the US. Doesn't want to be legally liable, yeah. Like, I feel the people who are able to pay their mods, like the ones that, you know, make like a full-time living alone, like they don't need their partner's income in order to like support themselves, like they make it all through streaming. They have like a whole legal team. Like, I feel as though they have a whole lot more that they can like ask these sorts of questions to, and you know, all of that too. Sorry, tickle. I was somehow hurt and offended. Had this huge impact on my life. I just didn't have the spoons. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, anyone who's going to react badly to being accidentally banned or timed out should obviously have been banned. Professional mods critical makes a point of saying if they ever yeah. Yeah, and like I said, you know, the larger streams out there, they have huge amounts of teams who can then do all that legal stuff where it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe the moderators have to be in like certain places, or they can't, like, you know, they have to be, if it's a US stream, they have to be in the US. Like that, there's a whole, you know. Yeah. Did I must not have done that right. What? Oh. I missed a line. I'm like, how is this supposed to... Okay. We do not completely crochet the last row. Fold the garment in half and mark the side fold. Before him, there should be 10 SBN. What? Okay, it's saying 10 single crochets from here. Oh, it was something you did, yeah. Tone can be misinterpreted, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there are times where it's obvious because, like, people will say really terrible things. But then at the same time, I feel like there are times when people are like, but I don't know. Like, I don't get it. Okay. Hang on. Most of the time I think that they're just mad that they got caught, yeah. Woo! Crochet hook. Oh my goodness! Hello, readers! Welcome! How was your stream? What were you up to today? Hello! Oh, I gotta catch this Pokemon. It was, yeah. Stream was good. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. For anyone who is new, hello. My name is Megan. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting on stream. I actually started stream off by cross-stitching, but needed to take a break. So we're now finishing stream by finishing Bluey. So welcome in. You're cross-stitching working on a pattern called Stained Glass Bat. Do you have a link or a photo? I would love to see it. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, none of us caught that quillfish. That's kind of rude. But welcome. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. I appreciate it so, so much. 1, 2, 3.
I found my people.
Umbrella, thank you for that follow. Welcome into the moat. How are you? Are you a crafter? Yeah, that was pretty rude of Pokemon. 1, 2. Trying to figure out what this person means by what they said here. You are absolutely okay to post a link. Yes, thank you for checking. I appreciate it. Let us take a look. Oh, wow. And so you're working on the bat one? That ghost is adorable. That ghost is so cute. How fun. That's a really neat idea. Like a stained glass looking cross stitch. I love all of them. Closes Etsy quickly. That is a really fun idea. How much of it have you gotten done? I was working on my temperature cross stitch earlier, but I've been, oops, let me move my marker over. I've been dealing with some health problems, so I can't do cross stitching on stream as long as I would like to, just because of the way that I have to sit. So we were able to do about an hour today, which is fantastic. It's about 30 minutes more than I was able to do last time. I'm luckily able to cross stitch off stream. It's just like the way that I sit is different. So, you know. About a quarter of the way through. That's awesome. Well, thanks again for bringing everyone over. If you need to raid and run or do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do that. We are getting ready to take a quick stretch break. Twitch plays ads once an hour, and I use those as mandatory stretch breaks because otherwise I will not actually stop crafting. So, yeah. Hi, Arsenic. It is Bluey. It is 100% Bluey. I've got Bingo, too. I mean, Bingo's not started yet. Well, Bingo has feet. You hyper-focus? Never. No. I always remember to stretch once an hour. I don't need Twitch to tell me. I do need to raid and run. No worries. No worries. Thank you again for bringing everyone over. Cannot see this, or it will be Mommy, please make. I mean, I have a link to patterns and yarn. I will also say that this yarn is just like, it's the best. This is like so cozy. I'm fully making this for myself, by the way. Okay, there is the ad warning. It's going to be in just a few seconds. So perfect. We'll take our stretch break, and then we'll come back and we'll work on finishing sweet little Bluey up, because we're almost done. Oh, that's a lie. That is a lie. I don't even know what is this. What is this linking to? Nope. I'll get a link for the pattern on this stretch break. Nope. That is very wrong. I'll grab a link though for you. And yes, Silicons, feel free to ask your question. If you want to wait until the stretch break is done, that's fine too, whichever. But I will be right back. Whoosh! Oh no. Arsenic, I have really bad news. This person closed their Etsy. And then they have a link where they're like, you can find me here. And they're just selling the finished items, like they're not selling the pattern. I'm not kidding. I bought this pattern back in 2021. Like, that's how long I've had this. I don't know. The only other thing I can think of is that they're listed as being in Russia. And I know that a lot of different online places kind of had, I don't know, just stuff with everything going on. And some people were like removed. I don't know. Yes. It's very fluffy. Although see, I wonder if we bought it from the same person. 'Cause this is as someone who, no. I'm wondering if we bought it from the same person. Or if it was re-uploaded. Because people will take stuff that they buy and re-upload them. So look at this. This is from Cozy Knots Hub. Cute Happy Toys. Like, that's not either of the that's not who I purchased it from. So people are the worst. I agree. Oh, here's another one. Toys Crocheted by Rita. Just changed the background. Changed this. It's still the same exact pattern. Here's another one. Like, it's just... That's not who I bought mine from. So who the heck knows who it was originally by? I got it from Plush Crochet Toy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, these people are not... They buy the pattern and they re-upload it. They change nothing about it. They don't do anything. Like, nothing. I wonder if on, like, the first page... Oh, hold on. You aren't supposed to be selling them in the first place, yeah. Because, so here's what I'm wondering. Does yours on the beginning have a name? Because mine does. Mine says Natalia Gorkova. And that might be the only thing, if anything, that is removed, you know? Sometimes I don't like people. Michael's Marketplace, honestly, I haven't even looked into it that much. but it seems already like the way of Etsy with just a bit of almost like it shifted from the handmade and small shops to the people who can mass produce things. It has the crafts artsy on the front page, yeah. So that's all that was changed. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. Because, like, I searched this person's name and, like, Bluey. And I got a couple of different things. I got one thing from Scribed, but I don't see... Unless it's someone I know or a friend, yeah. I agree with that. It's why I'm no longer on Etsy. Is because it just doesn't feel... Like, I actually reported, and I don't like doing this sort of thing, but I reported a shop the other day. Chirps had asked me to do a commission, and I'm very excited about it. And that brought up, of course, like, other similar patterns to the one that I had, you know, purchased for the commission. And one of them was, like, super cute, but it was obviously an AI image. Like, obviously. And when I went over and was reading the reviews, people were like, this is not what you get when you purchase this pattern. So I reported it. Yeah, I tend to find patterns by, like, looking at other social media, Instagram, Facebook, because a lot of times they'll have, like, the same names, but it's hard. And as a pattern designer, it just hurts my heart, like, to see that, because I'm sure that you could buy those other patterns that look like this, and you're going to get the exact same pattern that I got with just a different name slapped over top of the other person's copyright, and that's that. There's a lot. Is there really on Etsy? Yeah, I've seen people who, like, buy stickers and stuff off of Temu and resell them, and because, like, I don't even... And a lot of, like, other times people will be like, well, this person's not selling it anymore, so I can re-upload it and sell it. And it's like, no. No. That's not how it works. Checking the socials, yeah. Her designs, that's the only reason why I went with her, yeah. It's not, it's just a problem. Honestly. A dropship nightmare, yeah. Hardly anything is handmade. Correct. And that is the other reason. I will not buy, like, finished items off of Etsy. Like, I might buy patterns, but the other thing too, and this I'm kind of, I wonder, I have another, let me see if this works. Okay. Okay. This is another really great way. Okay. So if you're like, oh my gosh, how on earth like this is such a nightmare. How on earth do I figure out if this pattern that I'm going to purchase is actually from this designer, and how do I check and be like a good, want to see something really easy that you can do as a consumer? Really easy. Okay. This is one of the new people that uploaded it, right? Click on their name. It's going to bring you to their shop. Look at their products. Do any of them look alike? Do any of them look like they're designed by the same designer? Because I'm pretty sure if you go to my site and you look at my patterns, you can tell that they're made by the same person. There's a similar look to them. There's a similar style of photography. You can look at the other thing. You know what I mean? Like, you can see a similarity. But if you click on a shop and all of their stuff is like super random, more than likely they're just re-uploading it. So like this one, for instance, like this person is just taking like any Winnie the Pooh thing or Bluey or Avatar, like all of this stuff. None of this looks the same. Free pattern gift. So that's a really great way of, like, the cross stitch patterns that I recently picked up. They like their cross stitch designs all have a similar, you know, vibe, if you will. Such a good way to make a video on it. I could. See, okay, now this one, to me, that Arsenic just shared, right? This, to me, feels like it would be an okay place to shop a pattern for Bluey items. These look similar to me, right? These have a similar photo style. These have a similar design style. So I would feel more comfortable thinking that these are their designs versus someone else who's just doing this and finding, like, the perfect featured items. A Winnie the Pooh amigurumi, a sweater, bingo, like, there's nothing here that is the same. But this to me, that to me would be, that feels safer. You know what I mean? Does the purple star mean anything? Have an outstanding track record for providing great customer experiences. They consistently earn 5-star reviews, ship orders on time, and reply to messages quickly. So yeah, honestly, Arsenic, I would say that this one is probably your best bet. This to me, that one to me looks like a shop. And, you know, again, you might even be able to, like, you could even try Googling, like, see if they have, like, like an Instagram. Reverse image search, yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so they have an Instagram. They have an Instagram with pictures. With different pictures. Not a lot of, you know, images. But that's okay. We all start somewhere. So, yeah. I use Etsy so much thinking I'm supporting independent artists and sellers. No. You are not a dirtbag, first of all. Even if you ended up supporting like a shop that wasn't who you thought, that is not a you issue at all. Because, like, especially now that you know. Before you knew, how on earth were you to know? How on earth would you know to look at this and to do all of this, like, little research? Like, you shouldn't have to. If someone is saying that these are their patterns, like, we should be able to take people at their word. Do you know what I mean? Thank you for that follow, by the way. Welcome in officially. So, first of all, you don't feel bad about it at all, because how would you know unless you learned? It's just like how I have talked about some of the AI cross-stitch patterns. And, you know, the different companies that are and are not talking about them, but are selling them. And it's like, okay, well, how would you know if someone else didn't say something? So you're fine. And there are a lot of artists
arts and crafts
on,
master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh.
Wait, thank you so much for gifting that sub. You are so very sweet. Allie, welcome to the Moat Garden. I hope you enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and most importantly, your ability now to scream. Feel free to scream with us. Also, yes, Ashley, we were just talking, my friend Arsenic came into stream and was like, oh my gosh, I need this pattern. So I went to Etsy to get it, like a link for them to purchase it, and the original pattern designer is no longer on Etsy, but a bunch of other people have re-uploaded the pattern. So we were just kind of discussing some of the issues and ways now that you can, excuse me, kind of try to be a consumer that researches and figures out some stuff. Like, this is the other one. Oh my gosh. I feel like now's a good time to scream. Yeah. Feel free. Feel free to scream. So yes, do not feel bad. There are a lot of people on Etsy that you are supporting. I have friends who don't have their own websites. They just use Etsy. I'm not going to say don't use Etsy. I'm just going to say, like, do your due diligence when shopping. That's anywhere, honestly, unfortunately, the way that the internet is. Did we just spend 20 minutes talking about Etsy and patterns? Yeah, no. I'm like, we're gonna finish Bluey today. Also me. Distracted. So, Sillykins, are you there? Okay, good. I love you. You're not a bad person. And if you dare think so again, I'm going to reach through the computer and just bop you on the head. Okay? Use Etsy, it tells you how it rips them off. Yeah, oh gosh, back-end stuff on Etsy, yeah. It's just the cost of it all. You also have made Bluey? That's true. We've gone on tangents about much more random things before. But yeah, we're all learning how to navigate an online world. It just stinks when people are dishonest, you know? Kitty bath time, it is. It is. Fluffy Cat is getting their fluff ready. Yes, the birthday twins caught the frillish. I hate my tablet. Oh no. Oh, look at this baby. Cleaning her furry mittens. Oh, sweet, beautiful baby. Oh God, I love her so much. Okay, hold on. Of course, now she stopped. All right. We got this. We're gonna finish this. Not on the big camera, Mom. Yeah. Sorry, baby. We'll go give her dinner in a little bit. I'm so proud of her and how much you've done for her and the other kitties. Aw, thanks. I'm proud of her too. I'm really... It boggles my mind sometimes when I think about it, because, like, it all started with Maple. Like, if that malnourished, starved little baby didn't show up, and, you know, when James wasn't home and gave me something to focus on and kind of get rid of some of my sadness, like, who knows? Who knows where... Oh, I had grabbed this so I could write Wish's name down for gifting that sub, and then I never did. Thanks again for gifting that sub. Definitely a house cat, yeah. But, like, if you think about it, Maple has saved Artie's life. She's no longer out on the streets. And he saved Gandalf. Not only got him neutered, but also adopted. And now we got Pippin. All because he just showed up every day and was like, "Hi, please feed me." Oh, kitties. I love them. Gandalf turned in his feral card immediately. He's like, "You took my manhood. You're taking me in too." Don't put me back out on the streets. They're gonna laugh at me. Uh-oh. I don't think I did the right number of decreases. Oh god, I'm trying to count these decreases with this dark blue. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, I did miss a decrease. Oh yes, enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing, and of course, most importantly, your ability to scream. Which might sound strange, but it's not, I promise. It's not a cult, I promise. We all just have a scream tree. I wonder if that property's still available. It is a 6-weight yarn, yes. I am using the Premier Parfait Chunky yarn. I get mine from Hirschner's. We are cold. We are not. Not until not until we all buy a property together. Chonky. Well, technically it's a number 6, not a number 7 or 8. If they made it in a 7 or 8, that one needs to be called oh my god. Baby. She just got up, curled up so tight. Sweet, sweet princess. Imagine how many animals we'd fit. I'm willing to offer England $75 for Hampton Court Palace. Yeah, that's Artemis. I'm actually really surprised that she has not been more on my desk today. And being like, love me, pay attention to me. I have done blanket yarn, yes. I've made blankets with blanket yarn, and I've made amigurumi with blanket yarn. Blanket yarn tends to hurt me after a while. Like it's heavy, you know? 1, 2. She says it's been a week. I felt really bad because yesterday with like PT and everything, I wasn't in my office like for stream time, and she like didn't want to eat. She like was, I don't know, being upset. And I was like, no, I still love you. I just had to go to physical therapy. Don't be like that. You're letting down your fans. Oh no, not the fans. Not eat when we were not around. Aww. They can be very dramatic sometimes. They become creatures of habit. I say as if I don't eat the same thing every day for lunch. Creature of habit? I don't know anything about that. Couldn't be me. Oh, do not apologize. I don't take attendance. You guys are all welcome to come and go. I understand sometimes people are like, man, I didn't want to be away. That I get, but no need for sorries. Welcome back. Oh my god, look at her. We are easily distracted. Hello, here I am, like, finishing crocheting this, and I'm like, oh my god, look at the cat. Look at the cat being a baby. We'll go feed her in a few minutes. I don't think any more about the Bluey talk, just about the importance of, like, checking sellers' other patterns. Like, that's a really great way of seeing if they're consistent. Did you see all of that? I think that you were here for that, because you shared a link. And I was like, yeah, those look, that looks like where you should get a pattern. Yeah, they did. They had an Instagram with, like, pictures of the same sorts of creations, but in different places, and that one like, again, we can't necessarily, even if we do our research, we can't always know for sure. But if I were buying this, like, a pattern now, that's where I would buy it from, is from that person. And again, could I be wrong? Absolutely. I could be. Like 1,000%. But you need a yarn list. Arsenic, are you in our Discord? Because I can, like, send you, unless you want to, like, write it down. Oh, you use loops and thread? Yeah. This is what I use. And then I can tell you the colors I have for Bluey. You're in Alaska? One of my mods is in Alaska. That'd be neat to connect, yeah. When they pop in next time. 'Tis not me. Yeah, they're not here right now. They just went ahead and got married. No big deal. They didn't, like, she was funny. She's like, I didn't even tell, like, some of my family until afterwards, so. Just joined. Cool. What I can do is I will send you a DM. And didn't tell her. Yeah, I'm friends with her on Facebook, right? Like, we're actually, like, we have each other's phone number, like, she didn't tell me any of this. And I was like, I just sent her a text and I was like, excuse me? Okay, I sent you the link to to the yarn, and then I'll type up after stream which colors I have. Or again, I can verbally let you know. Of course. Like, ma'am, excuse you. That would be really funny if it was this, like, if you guys were actually related, but I don't think any of her family actually lives in Alaska, so. Okay. The only thing is that since they're going to be different patterns, I won't necessarily know how much of the yarn you might need. So, like, you might want to buy, like, hopefully the pattern that you get tells you, like, yardage and stuff like that, so you can figure it out. Likely to be each other's competition for safety eyes. Okay, y'all, we're on the last round. And then we have to, like, put the ears on and all of that. But that might not happen on stream today. Like, that might be a off camera. But it'll be done. Or it might be like a, let's go feed Fluffy Cat and then see. Gotta get the princess her foods. Yay! Goodness. Constant weather changing. Killing my sinuses. Hooray! Time to deal with the horde. Can the weather pick something? Yeah. It's down 10 degrees from yesterday, or no, 5 degrees from yesterday. Couldn't breathe through it. I've been having this, like, it, like, feels as though I have, like, I have to cough. And it, like, rarely is productive, but it just constantly feels like it. I don't know what's going on. Messing with your lungs, yeah. Looks like tonight will be too nice. Ticklet wouldn't go away. Yeah, it's just like, it just feel like if I take a really deep breath in, it just feels like, okay, now you need to cough. And it's like, but what? Why? Yeah. And like every now and then I'll cough and it'll like actually feel a little bit better, and I'm like, yes, that's it, I'm better now. And then a little while later it's back and I'm like, shoot. Yeah, well, especially because I had it not, I mean, the beginning of the year, so now my brain's like, it's that. This is using up most of my upstairs polyfill. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get more out of my 20-pound box. Yeah, it's funny because like I'll still wear a mask out, like especially when I go for like physical therapy or like to doctor's appointments. It felt so weird not wearing one at the dentist. I was like, but the germs. Oh, so cuddly. Oh my gosh. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff I gotta sew on, but all of the crocheting is done. Well, the good news is that you have no reason to talk about it. And if they bring it up, you can just be like, I prefer that this is not something we discuss. You're allowed to say no thanks. It's your space. I see. No, I will. I have like a bag full of other bits that have to get. Oh, did they give instructions for spots? No. They didn't give any spot instructions in the pattern. Well, that won't do. That simply won't do. I need to see sizes of spots. Because I can just freehand that. Nope, you are absolutely right. Okay, there are 3. 1 big and 2 smaller. Okay, that's easy enough. Which is good because I have just a little bit of the dark blue yarn left, so That'll just get free-handed. That'll be easy. We can do that actually after we feed Fluffy. Shall we go give Pippin their food, their dinner, and their scritchies? No. We could actually, you know what we can do before we go feed Pippin? We'll work on a spot or two, because we have ads in 10 minutes. Pippin's just lying there. She's not going anywhere. So, like, we might as well... Let's, see about...
I found my people.
Doing some spots. Killer Panda, hello, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Yes. Oh, like a video? Like a... Oop. I was originally thinking about doing like a transition with all of it, like the assembly, but since it's like sewn, it's attached as you go, it felt like that just wasn't. I feel like that's probably good, because I have to fit 3. 2 this size and 1 bigger one, so I feel like that's probably... You know what I think is wild is that Dalmatians do eventually stop getting spots, and I swear to you that he has not. Like, he just keeps getting more. Yeah, I don't... Not everything that's popular needs to be made into a series, and Among Us is one of those things. If I'm being honest. I just... Nope. Don't see the need. How on earth? A lot... Who is a lot... I mean, but they're all... I don't understand. How do you make an Among Us animated series? I mean, I love that Elijah Wood is doing something in it, but... But why? Like, is someone gonna, like, die each week and you're trying to figure out who the murderer is? Like, what is the premise of this show? Hi, Mary. Oh, Pippin's like, it's time. She's not wrong. Yeah, it's gonna depend on what they do with it. I agree. It could be cool, but I also am like, yeah, like a murder mystery kind of thing could be very interesting. Yarny is so cozy. All right. Yep. And then we'll make one big spot there. Okay. Let us run our stretch break now. And then we shall go and feed Pippin. Oh. Then I guess I have some hope for the same animators or the same writers. Because Lower Decks is wonderfully animated, and if it's like the same group, it could be really good. Yeah. If it's just the animators, though, it's really up to the mercy of the writers, you know? Has nothing to do with the game's premise at all, yeah. Alright. Let us do our words on stream stretch break now. Whoosh. And then we will go and feed Pippin. Okay. So ads aren't done, but I'm going to instead use this time to set up all of this stuff because I have to walk over there and do all of that anyway. So we're just gonna get this set up. I tried to get the camera sound working, but of course it wasn't. So I don't think we're gonna. Oh, maybe. Maybe they're working. Okay. I don't know, but this could be exciting. Yeah. No, it's showing as something happening. So I'm gonna quickly go and see if we can't get some sweet meows on stream. Come with me, okay, chat? I'm bringing you with me.
Yeah, you were doing a big long dance. There's my girl. That's nice. Alright. Now we get kisses. Okay? I brought your brush down because you were working so hard on taking a bath. I thought maybe you would like a little help. So exciting short can do that. I finally started working. Well, she's also getting food. I think that if I were to just try and kiss her without her being any food, she'd be like, oh, hell no. She is fine with that. No, you could also just come to the here. You want to be sliding in? Oh, no. I know they're so smart. warm enough. That's fine. Very nice. Hold on. He's still like, I don't think so. So you can get 2 feet on, and you can do it this way. She doesn't realize that she's on there. But if I pick her up and put her here, that's a no, right? I don't know if y'all can hear her purr at all. It's so loud. It wasn't a reaction there. Oh, sorry. The hairbrushing time. Gotcha. I know, they're so slippery. You want to get up close? Give them some ASMR sounds? Can you guys hear her purr now? She doesn't know. Maple does the same thing. He just like swallows his food. He burps, so does she. There's some punching. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's okay to understand your money. So that's something that you have to get used to as a kid. When you go to the vet, you get your checkup. You have to check all those things, right? Mm-hmm. You need a little mat. Is this sliding? Yeah. Is this sliding?
Hype.
You need some love? Okay, well come here. I opened my office door and Artemis just like was screaming at me. Like, how very dare you, mother? Aw, yeah, I want Trash Boy. It was really funny because while the camera wasn't working, she was wanting me to brush her tummy, which I was happy to do. And then she was like playing with the toy, and then we get the camera to work, and she's like, I'm gonna go lie down on top of my perch, which again was pretty amazing for her to just be like, I'm gonna go lie down here. like while I was there. Hello. What are you doing? I'm glad that the sound worked up until, like, my whole internet just seemed to hiccup. I was actually surprised that stream didn't go down, if I'm being honest, because my phone didn't seem to be working right, and then the cameras, like, went offline, and I was like, hello? Hi. You were so cozy on your chair. Yeah. Yes, come get all the snuggles. Nice, Sly Fox. Twitch said I'm taking all the bandwidth, yeah. I caught trash. Yes. I caught trash. I caught trash. But yeah, you all got to hear her meows and see her, like, be a cutie. I want to catch trash. She's getting there. Making progress, you know? Okay. Hi, I love you so much, sweet girl. I was surprised that you didn't make an appearance until now. Yeah. Hi. Hey, sweetheart. She was just having a really good snuggle on her chair, especially we have the windows open. You get that fresh breeze. You can smell the outside, but you're safe inside. Like, that's the best way to be, you know? If you ask me, being inside but feeling the outside breeze, best. All right. So we do have the last spot to make on Bluey. However, I also had this very cuddly kitten who has not... Oh, Pippin disappeared in the time that it took for the camera to figure itself out. That's fine. You just purring so big. Ah, sweet girl. I don't know if I'll be able to actually crochet. I mean, it's also 6:30, and so maybe we should just end stream here, and I'll just... Sorry, no more crocheting. Right? We'll say that's my pillow. Stream's over. That's it. My arm is being used as a cat pillow. It's so sweet. It's arty time now. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I will not be here on Monday. I am hopefully going to be getting a lot of answers from a really knowledgeable doctor. That's what I'm hoping. 'Cause honestly, the way that if, like, I just get the same response, that I'm gonna be like, give me my money back. But I'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday will be normal. And we might have like a new project because Bluey will be done. Yes, please send all of the good vibes on Monday. The appointment is at stream time? Yeah, at 3 o'clock. So, I will take all of the good vibes. But then I'll be back on Tuesday and I'll fill you all in. And yeah, that'll be that. Oh, sweet baby girl. If you would like to, I almost pushed the Pokemon button. If you would like to come and join the Discord and hang out over the weekend, please feel free to do so. It's a great place to hang out and chat or share your pets or your crafts or ask questions if you have any. So yeah, it's just a fun place to be. Let me see who's on and what they are up to. Amazing. I was waiting to see who else would continue. Fabulous. I knew it, but I was like, I shouldn't be saying anything here technically. I'm the one receiving the items. There we go. Amazing. You know what? Let's go and say hi. I know that we have visited them before and possibly recently, but it's the Traveling Tatters 1-year affiliate anniversary, and so I think it would be really sweet if we went over and said happy affiliate anniversary and see what they're working on today. It looks like they might be doing dragon tatting, which, yes, it is as cool as it sounds. If not, there's at least one on the screen, and so I'm sure that we can ask and they'll show it. Let's roll some credits here. Friends, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Remember to eat something tasty or drink some water. Take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Remember, you are loved, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a good weekend and a good Monday. If I could just get this raid to work. Got it. Okay. I love you all. Bye.